Battle of Beigan, 663 AD. During the Three Kingdoms period of the Korean Peninsula, Goguryeo, Baekje, Silla, the Yamato of Japan, supported the restoration of Baekje Kingdom, opposing the allied forces of the Tang Dynasty and Silla. 800 Japanese warships, mostly small vessels, versus 170 Tang warships, primarily large tower ships. Liu Rengui, the Tang commander, adopted the fire ship tactic, sending fire ships into the Japanese fleet with the wind, triggering a chain of combustion. The Old Book of Tang records that smoke and flames filled the sky. Japanese ships collided and over 10,000 soldiers drowned. The Baekje Kingdom perished and Japan withdrew from Korean Peninsula. Japan launched Taika reform to fully adopt Tang Dynasty's system. Unlike Japan today, which has fully adopted Western culture and became Europeanized, and they did not dare to invade westward for 900 years. The Imjin War, 1592 to 1598 AD. After unifying Japan, Toyotomi planned to invade the Ming Dynasty via Korea to establish a Pan-Asian empire. The Joseon Dynasty of Korea has enjoyed a long period of peace, resulting in lax military preparedness. King Seoneo neglected state affairs, and all 8 provinces of Korea fell to Japan within 40 days. 1592, 180,000 Japanese troops landed in Busan and captured Seoul and Pyongyang within a month. Li Rusong, the Ming commander, led 40,000 Ming troops to recapture Pyongyang using artillery to breach the city walls. Naval turning point. Yi Sang-sin, the famous Korean naval commander, used his turtle ship fleet to destroy over 200 Japanese warships in navy battles at Hansan Island, cutting off Japanese supply lines. Second invasion, 1597, 140,000 Japanese troops attacked Korea again. The Sino-Korean Allied forces fought defensive battles at Jisan and Osan, but the Ming army suffered heavy losses due to command errors. Yang Gao's disorganized retreat. In 1598, Korean commander Yi Sang-sin and the Ming commander Deng Zilong led the Allied fleet to encircle and annihilated the retreating Japanese forces, sinking 200 enemy warships and killing over 10,000 Japanese soldiers. Both commanders died in battle. For Japanese troops, over 140,000 deaths, including those from illness. Ming troops, approximately 30,000 deaths. Korea, the population dropped to 1/6 of its pre-war size. The number of households in Seoul fell from 80,000 to 30,000. The Toyotomi regime collapsed, and the new ruler implemented a 200 years isolation policy. Korea was severely weakened. It strengthened its Little China consciousness, which means identifying closely with Chinese cultural and political traditions. As for Ming Dynasty, it lost its 60% elite troops in the northeast, leaving it unable to contain the rise of Nurhaci, planting the seeds for the dynasty's eventual downfall. Colonial rule period, 1910 to 1945, annexation process, 1876. The Treaty of Ganghwa forced Korea to open its ports to Japan. 1910, the Japan-Korea Annexation Treaty formally incorporated Korea into Japan. Oppression and resistance, cultural genocide, forced the promotion of the Japanese language and implementation of the Soshi Kanmei policy, banning Korean surnames and forcing Koreans to adopt Japanese names. Economic plunder forced the grain requisitions led to a severe famine in Korea. 1939, forced the conscription of 200,000 Korean laborers and tens of thousands of comfort women, sex slaves. The March 1st movement, 1919, was brutally suppressed. In 1945, Japan was defeated in World War II. Korea was liberated, though it was later divided into North and South Korean regimes.